Hello, welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this Day 1 clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's run loose here. Gattuso. And this is Lukaku. Oh, shooting chance! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Thuram. He won't be happy with that one. Showing good feet. That's a good ball. Rui Costa. To Barella. And it's Rui Costa. Rui Costa powering forward here. Cafu. And it's Rui Costa. And this is Hullet. Odo. And now the breakaway. Ibrahimovic. Schneider. He's found a way through. Oh, well played, well played. And he can thump it away. Tries to pass it through. And it's been played through. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. That was a given. It always was.
Lukaku really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nesta. Now he's off and running.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Inter Milan are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that has not gone well. And it's Otto. And he's quick to return it. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Barella. Cafu. It's Gullit. Rui Costa. Not where it came from. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Del Piero. Zanetti. Nesta is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Baresi. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Nesta. Seedorf. To Ibrahimovic. Zanetti. And he's forced to go back. Desai. Baresi. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Baresi. And it's Nesta. And Zanetti. Nesta. And the keeper's got it again. Abbiati, the great organiser of defence. Out for a throw. Desai. Schneider. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Here comes the cross. Gattuso. And it's Otto. And that is the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Milan really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nesta. Desai. And here's Gullit. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nesta. Now Otto. Zanetti plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. He's rising! It's in! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment at least.
And it's Ibrahimovic, pinches it off him. Almost an hour gone. Played out wide. Del Piero. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rui Costa.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Del Piero. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Sneijder.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He can run onto that. Great chance!
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Barella. Seedorf. Otto. And it's Zanetti. Now Gattuso. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And it's Lukaku. Zanetti. Pull it. Passing is crisp and sharp.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That is good alertness. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Seedorf. Ibrahimovic. Lukaku. That is good strength. And that's that. Oh, that was intense.